Nice guys finish last. It's a phrase we've all heard, a cynical truth whispered in boardrooms and locker rooms. We see it play out. The ruthless shark gets the promotion. The aggressive talker wins the argument. Kindness looks like weakness. And in the short term, the 100-meter dash of life, that might even be true. But what if we're running the wrong race? What if life isn't a sprint, but a marathon? A long, winding game where the rules are completely different. Because over the long haul, being nice, or more accurately, being a giver, isn't just a moral choice. It is the single most powerful strategy for success. This isn't wishful thinking. It's a proven psychological and sociological principle. The most successful people are not the takers. They are the givers. Here's why. Reason 1, the law of reciprocity. Our brains are hardwired with a deep, primal need to repay debts. When you genuinely help someone with no expectation of immediate return, you plant a seed of goodwill. You create a positive debt. That person now wants to help you. They will look for opportunities to repay you. You've turned a competitor into a willing ally. The taker wins one transaction. The giver builds a network of people who are actively rooting for their success. Reason 2, information flow. People trust givers. They share rumors, insights, and opportunities with them. The nice guy doesn't just know what his boss thinks. He knows what the intern who gets the coffee has noticed, and sometimes that's more valuable. Their network becomes their eyes and ears, feeding them information that takers, who alienate everyone, will never have access to. Reason 3, the reputation moat. In the long run, your reputation is your most valuable asset. Every act of kindness, every generous moment adds water to your moat. This protects you. When you inevitably make a mistake, people will give you the benefit of the doubt because you have a long history of goodwill. The taker has no moat. One mistake, one sign of weakness, and the sharks they created will come for them. Their success is brittle. But let's be very clear. Nice does not mean doormat. It does not mean being a people pleaser who says yes to everything. Givers are not pushovers. In fact, the most successful givers have very strong boundaries. Being a giver isn't about letting people take from you endlessly. It's about being ambitious for yourself and for others. It's about finding win-win scenarios. It's about believing that the pie isn't fixed. A giver doesn't just want a slice, they want to bake a bigger pie for everyone. So, how do you put this into practice? Start with the 5-minute favor. Look for small opportunities to help someone that will take you 5 minutes or less. Make an introduction between two people who could benefit from knowing each other. Share a link to a helpful article. Amplify someone else's good idea in a meeting. These are low-cost, high-impact acts of giving that start filling your moat. The taker sees the world as a zero-sum game. For me to win, you have to lose. They play a finite game. But the giver understands that the real world is an infinite game. The goal isn't to win, but to keep playing. And the best way to keep playing is to build a network of people who want you in the game with them. Your kindness is not a liability. It is a long-term investment in your own success. It's the ultimate compound interest. The small deposits of goodwill you make today will grow exponentially over time, paying you back in ways you can't possibly predict, with opportunities, trust, and a reputation that no amount of short-term, ruthless tactics can buy. Takers may win the battle, but givers win the war. Not by fighting, but by building. They build bridges, not walls. They build trust, not fear. They build a career so resilient, so supported, that it can withstand any storm. So, the next time you have the chance to be nice, don't see it as a sacrifice. See it as a strategy. You're not finishing last. You're just getting started. You're playing the long game. And in the long game, the good guy always wins. If you believe in playing the long game, give this video a like to invest in this message. Subscribe for more strategies on building a successful and meaningful life.